Hey there guys, it's Joshi, again with a video tutorial in Java programming language. Yeah, I am the one who used to make video tutorials about Java language on YouTube. And since 3 months, it's been 3 months since I never made any video. But because my 12th boards exams were going on and they're just finished before just 1 week. I still have many exams to give, but you know our education system is the dumbest education system in the world. So you need to give 4 to 5 exams or up to tons of exams in your whole lifetime. I believe every day is an exam in your life, but giving this kind of exams is really shitty part. Because if I want to be a computer engineer, then what's the point of studying chemistry? I don't get the thing. So that was the reason I stopped YouTube. I even stopped programming for those days, and I was completely blank for just 1 week after my exams are over. I just did everything. I just recall everything from the basic, and today we're gonna learn about synchronization of threads. But this is the second part. First part is already over. You can watch that tutorial. Okay. Today is something different. Okay, so let's start. Let's first create the code background, and then after that we will talk about the code. Okay. Class call it public void. Sorry for that. Public void call system.out.println, and let me just put the try and catch block right here. Okay. So yeah, plus we're gonna get a string message. Okay, so here it is. Okay. Now we are developing a situation in which there is chances that the threads we will be having 2 threads. There will be chances that 2 threads will be desynchronized. Okay, because of this sleep method. Okay, but we'll synchronize them by a different method. Okay. Implement the runnable interface, and let me just go right here. This thing you can do in Eclipse. Just click right here and add unimplemented methods. So it will just add this unimplemented method. Okay. But we don't need it right now. Caller target, or just start, let it be string message. Okay. Our public call me means the constructor of this class will take 2 objects, the caller object obj and string message string s. Okay. Now target equal to obj and message equal to s. Now this is really simple. Okay, it doesn't require any kind of understanding. This just created a object of class caller. Where is it actually? Class caller, and we have created a string message. Now this is taking message. This constructor is taking caller's object as a parameter and string s also as a parameter. We are just equating all the stuffs. Okay, right here. Now what we're gonna do in this run method is call it target.call method and passing the message in it. Okay, so here we are inside our main class, that is my class 2. Okay, so let's just first create the object of class caller, which is really required in all those, and then call me c1 equal to new call me. Okay, object is c and string is hey there. Okay, call me c1 c2 equal to new call me. Object is c again, and hey, let's see if those threads are synchronized or not. Thread p1 equal to new thread c1, and thread p2 equal to new thread c2. Okay, t1 dot start, t2 dot start. Let's see, Control S and running right from here. Hey, no, it's not synchronized. Let's just try and putting synchronized right here and Control S again, running. No, it's still not synchronized. Now I have another method for you guys, so don't you worry. Okay, synchronized talk. So sorry for that. Okay. Now let's check it out if it's working or not. And voila, it worked. Okay, so what actually happened right there? Now, if you know that we talked about something called monitor in Java. Okay, if you create a single object, I don't know if we actually talked or not, but let's just talk today. If you create an object in Java which implements the runnable interface, there is something called monitor in Java. Okay, so monitor is something that it has some kind of object with it. Monitor means that is synchronized. Let me understand in this simple way. Okay, you have a single thread. You have a method in which two threads can combine, and there's a possibility of desynchronization, which can be easily shown from here. This is kind of situation in which desynchronize can take place. Okay, so a monitor means one object, one thread has already inside it, so that thread has a monitor. Now another thread comes, and that thread again has a monitor. Okay, so now two thread has the monitor of a single method. Now that cannot be possible with synchronization, and that should not be even possible. Okay, if that's happening with you, you should probably check your code. Okay, you saw here that what happened when a desynchronization takes place. Let's see. Okay, sorry. Okay, this is what happened when desynchronization takes place. First thread started, it went to sleep. Then second thread started, the first thread over, and second thread's over. But this is what happens when desynchronization takes place, and that should not be the case. And let's check out again. Okay, hey there. First thread started, it moves to sleep, it's over. Second thread started, it's moved to sleep, and it's over. This is what happens when synchronization takes place. If an object is inside the monitor of a thread, then that object when leaves, only then a second object can came inside the monitor of this thread. That's what happens right here. So if you create two objects of same class, now implements gives object to this class. Here we have created two objects in which we have two monitors. Okay, two different monitors. Now I'm talking about one single monitor of a thread. If you are just doing like, let me do a C1. Okay, and if you just put synchronize right here, so I guess it should not be the case. Let's check out synchronize. Okay, let's run it. Hey, okay, you saw what happened. First thread started, it went to sleep, it's over. Second thread started. Okay, sorry for that. First thread started, it went to sleep, it's over again. And second thread started, it went to sleep, and it's over. This because here you have two different threads but having a single implements object, which means you have a single monitor in which two threads need to go. But if this is the case right here, so you can see that it's desynchronized. Okay, which is why because here we have two different monitors in which two threads are allowed to pass. So one thread for one monitor, and which is the purpose of synchronization. So that's why we are not that's why synchronization doesn't take place like this. And there is another method which is called synchronized block. What's the spelling of synchronized? Synchronized star. Which, well, what happens? This thing synchronizes the object of the class target. Okay, so only one object can access the method at a time. Okay, this is what happens. Now there's no big difference between the one we did earlier and the one which are doing right now. You can use this kind of methods when you don't have this code with you. It's developed by third party. Just imagine this caller class is developed by third party, and you don't have access to this, but you can access this class by the call by its object. So that time you can use this kind of synchronization. Okay, but I believe that the kind of synchronization we used earlier, which one we used to write synchronize right here, was perfect about this. But it's given in the book, so we need to just learn, just have the idea about it. Okay, so that's it for today. I hope you're gonna just forgive me about my leave from YouTube without telling. I should have told you about those 3 months that I'm not going to be on YouTube, but I thought that would be some kind of limit. So thank you and have a nice day.